Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common, a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
At American Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors, friends, and biggest fans. As the excitement of fall sports fills the air, we're here supporting our community every step of the way. Whether it's Friday night lights or volleyball matches, we're proud to stand behind our schools. We're cheering loud and proud for the MMCRU Royals. Here's to a season of hard work, teamwork, and unforgettable memories.
American Bank, member FDIC.
At Bavarian Meadows Senior Living in Remsen, residents enjoy a rewarding, independent retirement lifestyle full of opportunities to create new friendships and stay active and engaged. They offer delicious meals, housekeeping, laundry, medication management, enriching activities, and professional staff care while residing in their own apartment home, where independent and assistant. Also check with them about their career opportunities too. That's Bavarian Meadows in Remsen, with exceptional living opportunities and exceptional care.
Northeast a little bit.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities. Business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmer State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmer State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Testing.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Lloyd Valley Healthcare, we keep you moving and feeling your best. Our providers work together to help overcome mobility issues, manage pain, and live your best life. An expanded physical therapy department and the area's top orthopedic surgeons on site mean the care that you need is in one convenient location. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing a chronic condition, or looking to improve your mobility, Lloyd Valley Healthcare can help you get back to doing the things that you love. Stay active, stay moving, make your appointment today.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Don't turn around and...
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Yeah, we can do.
Meet Jordan Marks. From his butcher block to your table, Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus is a cut above for custom meat processing and retail meats. Following in his great-grandfather's footsteps, Jordan built the market from the ground up, processing beef, hogs, sheep, and deer. They're open Monday through Saturday. Stop in and follow them on Facebook for specials at Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
I chose NCC because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
The heavy equipment program at NCC is the only heavy equipment program in the state of Iowa that actually teaches kids how to run large industrial equipment and get them out on the job site. We'd really like you to come take a visit. It'd be nice to meet you.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and Kent feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell for grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Run a couple more at them, then we'll go live.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Welcome to Westwood High School in Sloan tonight. We are live for the Iowa High School football week. What week are we on, Adam? 6? Week 6. 7. Week 7 of the Iowa High School football season. I'm Tim Holmes alongside Michael Rupp and Adam Morris. We're live in Sloan tonight here on Fuller Digital Solutions, and this is the Farmer State Bank pregame show. We are out in the bleachers tonight. Luckily, the weather is cooperating, but if you catch some wind with our microphones, so we'll be battling that most of the night. Back to the pregame show here. MMCRU comes into this one at 4-2 overall. The Royals 3-1 in district play, led by sophomore quarterback Eli Harpenaugh. Harpenaugh has thrown for 605 yards on the season, 4 touchdowns for the sophomore. He can also do it with his legs. He had a big 47-yard touchdown run in last week's win against Akron Westfield. He has 284 yards rushing on the season. But it's the junior running back, Brayson Mulder, leading the team on the ground. Mulder, 515 yards with 7 touchdowns on the year. And the Royals led defensively by senior linebacker Grant Prescott. Prescott, 30 tackles on the season. 2.5 of those are for a loss. Westwood, led by senior quarterback Joe Morris. Morris, a 2-year starter. He has thrown for 398 yards on the season and 4 touchdowns. The senior can also do it on the ground as well, but they are going to look to senior running back Tatum Cooper. Cooper has rushed for 624 yards on the year in 7 touchdowns. It's Joe Dewald in the receiver category leading the way, 12 receptions on the year, a couple of touchdowns, and 214 yards receiving. Junior Jarrett Pritchard leads the defensive side of the ball for the Rebels, 48 tackles on the season, 4 sacks and a fumble recovery to go along with 7 tackles for loss. And as I mentioned, Michael Rupp with me here tonight, the second week in a row. I've had a color commentator, and it's been absolutely a blast to have you along, Michael. And go ahead and give us a little bit of a recap for tonight's contest.
Yeah, great to be back. Fun little road trip here to Sloan. Glad you can join us. Sitting at home. Hope to give you a good game tonight. Just looking at these two teams, Westwood MMCRU, a non-district matchup, and a pretty solid Westwood team we're facing tonight. Last week, a one-point loss to Logan Magnolia, 14-13. The week before that, 38-8 win over West Monona, and a really impressive win over a good Kingsley Pearson team, 35-14 earlier this season. There's a couple keys to the game, I think, for MMCRU. We saw last week they really did something with the option late in the game. I'm expected to see that a little bit more involved in the game plan as well, as Harpenaugh was able to run the ball last week. And for Westwood, just looking at a little bit of their film, this is a team that kind of reminds me of an HMS from 2-3 years ago, where they're going to try and bunch you in tight, get those sweeps to the outside. You're going to see guys like Cooper use their speed. The Royals really got to contain the outside well. You're asking a lot out of your outside linebackers tonight, and a big task for that big Royals defensive line. Shoot gaps hard, make tackles, wrap up. Royals market, MMCRU and Westwood. I'm excited to see what happens here tonight, Tim.
And we are about 6 minutes away from the opening kick here on the Rebels Senior Night here in Sloan. We will have the opening kickoff here in just a few moments. We will have the national anthem here in the stadium. We will be back on the pregame show here momentarily with tonight's starting lineups. It's the Royals and Rebels set to do battle here right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
What do you believe Cherokee County stands for, and what each citizen within represents?
I'm Shane Belfi, and I believe Cherokee County represents what most aspire to be. Hardworking, banded together in a shared vision for a better tomorrow. I've seen this in action with various projects and even in tough times, but we've always come out victorious. We have a lot to be proud of, but there's still work to be done. I'm ready to roll up my sleeves. Please vote for me as your next Cherokee County Supervisor.
Paid for by friends of Shane Belfi. United Bank of Iowa has been recognized as Iowa's #1 ag bank every year since 2004. However, they have been financing agriculture for generations. Their employees have a commitment to ag and the industry knowledge and experience you deserve. You can count on United Bank of Iowa to finance your ideas and support you every step of the way. Stop by any of the 35 locations today and talk about how they can help your operation succeed. United Bank of Iowa, member FDIC.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
Next Level Internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common, a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
Back here on the Farmer State Bank pregame show, MMCRU in Westwood, just a few minutes away here from the opening kick. Doing introductions in the stadium now. We'll still have the national anthem. Just wanted to come back momentarily to update everybody, but glad we could make the trip tonight so everybody can view it back in Marcus, as well as family members maybe still doing some field work, or just family members from around the country being able to tune in here on Fuller Digital Solutions tonight on our YouTube page. The Royals being introduced here. We are going to wait and hold off to do that here till the start of the game, if possible. We're going to head to yet another commercial break. We'll be back with more after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At American Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors, friends, and biggest fans. As the excitement of fall sports fills the air, we're here supporting our community every step of the way. Whether it's Friday night lights or volleyball matches, we're proud to stand behind our schools. We're cheering loud and proud for the MMCRU Royals. Here's to a season of hard work, teamwork, and unforgettable memories.
American Bank, member FDIC.
At Bavarian Meadows Senior Living in Remsen, residents enjoy a rewarding, independent retirement lifestyle full of opportunities to create new friendships and stay active and engaged. They offer delicious meals, housekeeping, laundry, medication management, enriching activities, and professional staff care while residing in their own apartment home, where independent and assisted living options are available. Also check with them about their career opportunities too. That's Bavarian Meadows in Remsen, with exceptional living opportunities and exceptional care.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Back here on the Farmer State Bank pregame show. Take a look at the visiting Royals. The MMCRU comes into this one at 4-2 overall, 4-1 in district play. The Royals will finish up the regular season in district play at Alta Aurelia next Friday night. They have almost solidified that 2 seed in the first round of the playoffs, where they would get a host to Game and Marcus in a couple of Fridays. This one first, the non-district contest. The Royals, coached by Kyle Oswald, assisted by Colin Yude, Alex Weimer, Derek Mara, Braden Kampoff, and Cam Kuchel. Westwood, the Rebels, come into tonight at 2-4 overall, 2-3 in Class A District 8. Westwood coming off a 14-13 heartbreaking loss here to Logan Magnolia last Friday night. The Rebels have wins over West Monona and Kingsley Pearson earlier in the season. Losses to Woodbury Central, Tri-Center, a couple of ranked squads in Logan Magnolia. They'll finish up district play at Council Bluffs St. Albert's next Friday night, as well as they'll be playing for a playoff spot. The Rebels are coached by Cass Burkhardt, assisted by Don Jorgensen, Todd Greeter, Chase Collins, Brady Butters, Cade Walter, Scott Tettinger, and Ryan Doherty. The coin toss, MMCRU in those road white uniforms, the blue pants and the blue helmet with the white 5-pointed crown on it. Westwood in their home blue unis with the yellow pants, the yellow numbers and letters. You go along with the blue helmet with the yellow stripes right down the center. On a gorgeous night for Iowa high school football. It doesn't get any more picturesque than Iowa high school football here on the eastern side of Sloan. We have a standing cornfield right behind us, a few cornfields around us that have been taken out, and it is an absolutely perfect evening for high school football. Game time temperature tonight, 69 degrees, a wind out of the north to northeast at 10 miles an hour. It'll be slightly at the back of MMCRU here in the opening kickoff.
Tim, you nailed it. You are going to feel like you're in the stands tonight if you are watching at home. We are quite literally at the top of the bleachers, the wind blowing into our bikes. You're going to hear some crowd chatter all night, so get ready for that. But it's a great night. It's beautiful. Royals kicking with the wind here to start it off.
We're just fortunate enough to have weather conducive for it. Here is Jace Cowling to kick it off, and we are underway here in Sloan. It's taken by Paxton Teal, and he's going to be brought down back at the 16-yard line, and the Rebels will have it 1st and 10 inside their own 20.
Camden Borg, number 4, coming in there, taking that big hit to start the game. I'm liking the energy I'm seeing from the Royals sideline here in warm-ups. Yelling, jumping all over the place. Coach Oswald, I think, was 4 feet off the ground. He's going up for some chest bumps. I think last week with homecoming, the Royals were a little tired to start off the game, just with a busy week. I hope we can go into this game with a little bit more energy today.
It sure seemed that way even when we showed up tonight in pregame warm-ups. Here's senior quarterback Joe Morris to lead the Rebels offense. 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line. A run-heavy offense. He gives it off left side in the carry from Joe Dewald. Michael Peterson on the Royals tackle. DeWald picks up 4, and he'll bring up 2nd and 6 at the 20.
That's really what they want to do to start off the game. They want to set up their play-action game, which they've had a lot of success with. Morris has been able to connect on some deep shots this season. But they get Tatum Cooper involved early. The Royals got to contain him.
Give right up the middle and hit and drop. And in on the tackle looked like Grant Prescott. Prescott, the tackles leader for the Royals defense on the season. He came in with 30 on the year. That one is 2nd tackle for loss, and a 3rd and long coming for the Rebels. Was that Cooper on the carry, Michael?
I believe that was their fullback there that time. I didn't quite see a number on it.
3rd and 7, Westwood at their own 19-yard line. On a counter, trying to get outside. Gage Johnson able to make the tackle. And the Royals are going to force a 3 and out. That one to DeWald as well. And he picks up 3, but it's going to leave a 4th and 4 for Westwood.
Just what a perfect tackle from Gage Johnson there. You see the wrestling skill that kid has, able to get in low, and that's a tough tackle to make against a good back in Cooper, especially in the open field. Good defense to force a punt here.
Low snap, the Rebels kick it away, and coming up, now going to let it bounce, and it hits one of the Rebels' down linemen, and it will be down at the 43, but first contact will bring it up to about the 49-yard line. So MMCRU, great field position right around midfield for their opening drive of the night. 10:07 to go, first quarter, and it's sophomore Eli Harpenaugh to lead the Royals offense on the field.
And a great spot to start the game off here for MMCRU. So they're going to come out in the pistol formation here with Mulder in the backfield.
Ball at their own 47-yard line. Pistol formation. Harpenaugh sends Cowling in motion. He gives it to Jace around the left side. He cuts it up, crosses midfield, and a gain of about 5 yards on first down.
And that is a really strategic play call from Coach E to start off the game. You get a weapon like Cowling in motion early. Every time that kid's going to motion across the field, he is just eye candy for every play the Royals set up. Really smart play. Now you put yourself in a good position for second down. Maybe try a little play action here. Try and take a shot early.
And the Royals didn't get the ball to Cowling enough last week, and I think they'd be the first to admit it. He'll get the first touch tonight, and it brings up 2nd and 5 at the Westwood 48. John Schmellen, the deep back, looking to throw. Harpenaugh in the seam. He's got Eli Schlinger. It's caught inside the 30. Schlinger tackled at the Westwood 21-yard line.
Just beautiful. Schlinger lines up that tight end position in tight. Kind of just gets forgot about in the middle of the field, wide open. A great ball from Harpenaugh. Royals first down.
That a 27-yard gain on the catch by Eli Schlinger. And the Royals in business here at the Westwood 21.
Wasting no time up to the line quickly here.
Mulder back into the backfield. He'll get his first carry of the night up the middle. He makes a cut, and he'll be brought down inside the 10. Tackled at the 8. Mulder goes for 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Just a left side zone run, able to find a gap, make something happen there.
And you love the energy MMCRU has come out with tonight. A 3 and out defensively. Being aggressive offensively here early on in a couple of successful runs, and they have 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Harpenaugh gives it to Schmellen. Schmellen almost broke that first tackle. Inside was the Rebels linebacker Jarrett Pritchard on the tackle. Schmellen falls forward for a yard as he was upended. Almost kept his footing on that. 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Schmellen's definitely a forgot-about weapon for the Royals. It's nice to see him getting some carries here early.
John did so much work from the backfield in those first couple of ball games. Here's Schlinger Harpenaugh under pressure, breaks the defender. Tackle thrown low, and it's caught for a touchdown. Gage Johnson on the touchdown reception. Harpenaugh under pressure, able to escape it, a low throw, and Gage Johnson goes down to get it.
And just a hand right to the helmet, shakes the tackle, waves Johnson across the field, and a great catch just to get down low to the ground. Johnson reels it in.
7:56 to go, opening quarter. The Royals in front 6-0. The extra point attempt coming from Johnson. Bork on the hole. Johnson's kick no good as he pulls it to the left. The extra point, no good. Royals in front 6-0. 7:56 to go, opening quarter. We'll be back right after this here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmer State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmer State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
MMCRU in front, 6-0. 7:56 to go in the opening quarter. A 6-7 yard touchdown pass from Eli Harpenaugh to Gage Johnson, and the Royals in front after forcing a 3-and-out defensively. Here's Cowling on to kick off. Yet again. This one high, fairly short. Taking it is Teal once again, and he's going to be brought down at the 22-yard line. And the MMCRU kick coverage team doing work here early on. That tackle made by number 55, Brennan Ball, the sophomore.
Yeah, Ball right there, and again, Camden Bork right there on that tackle. Royals special teams has been an issue for the past few years. It's good to see them early in this game get down there, covering, making tackles.
1st and 10 Rebels at their own 20. They get the 23-yard line. Does it give off the right side, cutting it up for a decent gain. And that's Joe DeWalt on the carry. Yet again, that a 6-yard gain on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Again, Gage Johnson stepping up to make that tackle in the open field. He's going to be asked a lot tonight if they keep running the ball outside. You'd like to see the Royals outside linebackers be able to step up that, contain that a little bit more.
Trying to get to the defensive starters for the Royals. Here's a give right up the middle, plowing ahead. Close to a first down. I think they have it. That carries straight ahead for a 5-yard gain. I think that was Cooper on the carry for 5, and it'll be a Rebels first down at the 34-yard line. Caden Steffen at one defensive end position for the Royals. Ben Tenniger starting at D tackle. There's a giver on that left side again. Trying to cut it up, still going. Pushing the pile up to the 38, a 4-yard gain for DeWald.
Yeah, Westner's offensive line really giving them a good push off the ball. Looking specifically at number 63, Tyler Schlossberger. He's standing 6'7", 300 pounds from that right tackle position. He is a big kid in there getting a good push on the outside of the Royals defensive line.
Braden Dunn in at the defensive tackle position on the other side. Michael Peterson, that far side defensive end. Linebackers tonight, Parker Glassmaker, John Schmelin, and Grant Prescott. Here's a pass from the Rebels. It's deflected, and it's going to fall incomplete. And getting their paws up to deflect it might have been Schmelin or possibly Tenniger. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. Royals going to make some defensive substitutions. Gage Johnson at one corner position, Blake Berinsky at the other corner spot, and at safeties tonight, Jace Cowling and Michael Schmelin, your Royals defensive starters for this evening.
Looking at the defense right now, you got Brayson Mulder in at that outside linebacker position. He's been able to generate a lot of pressure the past couple of weeks.
3rd and 6, Rebels want to throw. Now rolling to his left is Morris. He needs to run with it. He is going to be knocked out of bounds hard. A big hit from Jace Cowling, and the Royals defense comes up with a 3rd down stop. Looked like Eli Schlinger was also in pursuit with Prescott. Had a loss of a couple yards for Morris. 4th and 8 for the Rebels. Here's Thompson to punt it away. This one short yet again. Cowling comes up, makes the catch, and he's hit immediately at the 41-yard line. We're going to mark it at the 43. That was a generous spot. The Royals will have it 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Once again, good field possession for MMCRU. And punting it into that slight breeze out of the north has been a bit of a problem, and MMCRU taking advantage of good field possession yet again. Try to get to the Royals offensive starters here in between plays as well. Here's Harpenaugh out of the pistol. Mulder, the deep back. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Harpenaugh is going to keep it right up the middle. He uses a couple of blockers. And the sophomore pushes ahead for 6 out to the 49-yard line. The first time we see Harpenaugh use his legs tonight.
Yeah, and I'd like to continue seeing Harpenaugh involved in the option, the quarterback run game. That time we saw Boulder kind of get out front and be a lead blocker for him. That's something the Royals haven't shown much this season. I think just being creative in the way you run the football, get some counters, get some option plays, can really help the Royals out, especially as we get late in the fourth quarter.
We really thought there was an opportunity for some of that last week, using Harpenaugh as the runner and Mulder as the lead blocker. They do it there, and it picks up 6. Here's Harpenaugh. Now he's going to roll to his right. He's got room across midfield, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up the first down at the Rebels' 45-yard line. That a gain of 7.
That time they went empty backfield. We haven't seen that hardly at all. They try and throw a little bubble screen, and it's just not there. Again, Harpenaugh, just a lot of IQ, being able to step up, get a nice first down.
Royals offensive starters tonight at center is Ben Tenniger, left guard Carter Stidius, left tackle Lucas Peterson, at right guard Braden Dunn, and right tackle tonight is Mason Hill. An empty backfield for Harpenaugh. He does throw it out here. Michael Schmillen with the catch, has a blocker, and he'll get inside the 40, still going forward, and he'll fall down at the 37. That a gain of about 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1.
I think what the coaches are realizing is last week the Royals wide receivers run block, so well downfield. You can take advantage of that and get a guy like Mike Peterson out lead blocking for somebody with speed in the slot. It's a really good play call.
Now Cam Bork on the wide receiver spot on the left side at the bottom of the screen. Give to John Schmillen. Schmillen has the first down, and he delivers a blow at the 30-yard line. That a carry for 7 yards and another Royals first down.
Absolutely no hesitation. Just takes the ball right into a full sprint. Able to get past the first line of defenders so quickly. Another first down.
And very rarely are you going to find one defender trying to tackle John Schmillen by himself. There he delivered the blow, picks up 7, and it's 1st and 10 at the 30. Here's Schmillen in the backfield, shucks the first tackler, but the Rebels will gang tackle him there. A counter play that was blown up immediately. And the good play defensively by Westwood. And a loss of 2 back to the 33.
You got to hand it to them. They sent a lot of pressure that time with their front 4, just able to wreak some havoc there. And again, when you got a guy standing 6'7" in Schlussberger, 300 pounds, he's going to wreak some havoc in the middle of the football field all game.
3 minutes to go, first quarter. The Royals on the move. It's 2nd and 12 at the 33. 6-0 ball game. Harpenaugh slips, now throws it. He's got a man. It's Bork. He makes the first man miss. Bork on the run. He's inside the 10, and he is in. Touchdown. Touchdown MMCRU. And it's Camden Bork on the receiving end of a 33-yard touchdown catch.
Again, you just got to compliment the young IQ, ability, and confidence of your quarterback here to be able to slip like that, still stay confident in the pocket, deliver a nice ball, and a nice broken tackle for a touchdown.
Here's Johnson on for the extra point attempt. 2:46 to go in the opening quarter. The kick is up, and this one is through. Royals in front, 13-0, 2:46 to go in the opening quarter. We'll be back after this commercial break on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Eli Harpinaugh connects with Cam Bork from 33 yards out, and MMCRU in front 13-0. 2:46 to go in the opening quarter, and MMCRU has the wind at their back here in the opening frame and are taking advantage of it. So far, Cowling to kick off for the third time already tonight. Now in a low liner, and Teal takes it yet again, follows his blockers all the way out to the 37-yard line. And Westwood will have their best field possession of the night. And they're going to mark it all the way, okay. Look like they're going to put it close to the 40. Now they're going to put it at the 38-yard line, it appears. Be first and 10, Rebels at their own 38. Trying to find some offense on their end. The Royals defense so far has contained the run and has disrupted the passing game of Westwood so far. There's a give off the left side, and breaking the tackle, the backfield now gang tackled all the way back for a big loss. The Rebels, it was Tate Cooper on the carry. He's going to be dropped for about a loss of 6 back to the 32. Initial contact was made. It's number 72, Ben Tenniger, in there making the initial contact. And it was John Schmellen able to clean up the mess after that, and it's 2nd and 16. Here's a give up the middle. Still going all the way up to the 39-yard line, a gain of 7 for DeWald. He's had some success on the ground here in the first quarter. 5 carries for 26 yards. Bring up 3rd and 9 for the Rebels.
The Royals did a good job there of just containing the man from getting to the outside of the field. If they can continue to do that, Westwood offense becomes very one-dimensional. And if they can keep him from getting outside, breaking somebody free, it's going to be a nice night for MMCRU's defense.
3rd and 9, Rebels at the 39. Looking to throw left side. It's aired out, and it is incomplete. No laundry on the field. Pass was intended for Hayden Virch. It was Blake Berinsky in coverage for the Royals, and it's going to force another 3 and out defensively. And MMCRU, the defense had a little give last week against Akron Westfield despite just giving up 7 points, but they have been stingy here in the early going tonight. And now another punt for Westwood into the wind. And we have a stoppage in play. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe it looked like the trainer was coming across to help an injured Royals player. Here's Westwood to punt it away on 4th and 9. Johnson and Cowling standing back on their own 30-yard line. This one hit away high, and the Royals are going to try to get away from it. It'll bounce sideways and be down at the 34-yard line.
The Royals getting a lot of pressure on all 3 punts so far today. That time it was Brayson Boulder off the left side, able to get the punter's face and force a really high punt.
$13-0, Royals in front. They have the football on their own 34-yard line. As we mentioned, moving right to left, be north to south with the 10-mile-an-hour breeze at their back. Harpinaugh out of the pistol formation, Mulder the deep back to start this drive. Mulder's going to get the carry on a counter, right side. Not a lot there, but he'll fall forward. Up to the 30, to the 37, a gain of 3 on first down. Go back to the offense side of the ball. Let's talk a little bit about Cam Bork. Had that touchdown reception on the last drive. Bork started the season as the starting quarterback was injured. Harpenaugh came in, did a nice job, kept the job, and now Bork, as an athlete, really working his way onto the field, finding a spot in the receiver position. Now here's Cowling left side, has some room, trying to get outside, and it's closed up quickly. A nice job by the Rebels defensively. The initial contact made by Joe Morris.
Like you were saying there, you really got to applaud a kid like Bork. It's really easy if you going from the starting quarterback at the beginning of the season, you really start to doubt yourself, really be filled with frustration. You've seen guys quit the team because of situations like that. In fact, he just chooses to get better and chooses to help the team in a different way. It shows a lot of maturity out of a young kid.
That will end the first quarter of play. After one, MMCRU in front, 13-0. We'll be back with second quarter action after this here on FTS.
Lloyd Valley Healthcare, we keep you moving and feeling your best. Our providers work together to help overcome mobility issues, manage pain, and live your best life. An expanded physical therapy department and the area's top orthopedic surgeons on site mean the care that you need is in one convenient location. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing a chronic condition, or looking to improve your mobility, Lloyd Valley Healthcare can help you get back to doing the things that you love. Stay active, stay moving, make your appointment today.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Back here for the start of the second quarter, the Royals will have it 3rd and 5 at their own 39-yard line.
Looking at the history for these two teams, series is Royals lead it one game, 3-2 all time, dating back to 2010. Last year, Royals hosted Westwood in Marcus, won pretty steadily, 42-7. Get the next game, Westwood won it 26-0 back in 2017. Big third down here for MMCRU.
3rd and 5 for the Royals. And now a hard count, and Westwood jumps. It's going to be awfully close to a first down. We'll see where it is walked off to. We may have a measurement out of this. And on I assume a passing down there, Harpenaugh 5 for 5 to start tonight with a couple of touchdowns. 5 completions to 5 different receivers. You'll love to see that if you're offensive coordinator Colin Eude. The penalty will give the Royals a first down out at the 44-yard line. Same formation, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Harpenaugh takes off with it to the right side. He's going to have to cut it up. He does, and not much there, as he is taken down at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Good job by Harpenaugh, just not taking a loss there, getting something out of nothing. And dating back to that last play, just getting the first down there for free. The Royals have struggled with penalties the last 2 weeks, and we've had a lot go against us. It's nice to see that shift here early, be a pretty clean game so far. You really want to keep that rolling here with a young roster. It's easy to get distraught. You feel like the refs are calling a game against you. You got to keep your head on straight and just keep playing good football.
2nd and 10. Here's the give to John Schmellen, left side. He has room across the 50 and all the way down to the 40-yard line of Westwood. Schmellen bulldozes his way to finish that run. A gain of 16 and a Royals first down.
We've said it a couple times already. John Schmellen is so quick behind the line of scrimmage, just getting the ball and immediately attacking. And a great push from the left side of the offensive line. Stidius out there, Lucas Peterson. You get a nice push like that, your running backs are gonna be real pleased with the offensive line.
Yeah, really nice seal on the left side of the offensive line. That left tackle position, Lucas Peterson over there with Braden Dunn doing some work. Here's Schmellen up the middle, and he has initial contact at the line of scrimmage, and he's still going to pick up a few. Give Schmellen 3 yards on that carry down to the 37.
Let's just remind people, John Schmellen is 5'10", 190 pounds. He runs like he's 6'4", 250. I mean, we've said it a couple times. It takes 3-4 people every time. Bring him to the turf. Just keeps running through people.
And so far, through just over a quarter of this ball game, the Royals having a lot of production on the offensive side of the ball and a lot of different skill players. Here's Mulder in the backfield on 2nd and 7. He'll get the call on the left side. Room again on that left side. He's going to try to break it outside. He does at the 20. He is inside the red zone. Taken down around the 15-yard line.
I mean, you just can't say enough about the offensive line play this drive. And you look downfield, Jay Scotland getting in on the action too, pushing guys around. I mean, if you can run block like that, holy cow, it can be a good night.
And MMCRU a distinct advantage on the left side of that line. Mulder has success this time to the tune of 20 yards. It's 1st and 10, Royals at the 17. MMCRU knocking on the door yet again. Harpenaugh looks. Now he rolls right. He's going to throw it to the end zone. He's got a man, Michael Peterson, for 6. Touchdown MMCRU. And Eli Harpenaugh stays perfect. 6 for 6. Half of those touchdowns, this one, to Michael Peterson on his first catch of the evening.
I mean, you see Harpenaugh just so calm, cool, and collected. Throws it, walks back to the sideline. He's not done yet. Just so cool in the pocket. You love to see it from a young kid with a bright future ahead of him.
Seeing the defensive back had his back to Harpenaugh. He threw that one up to the side. Never seen it coming. Peterson able to create a little separation and come away with it. Now a fake extra point caught from Bork to Schlinger. 2-point conversion good. Royals in front 21-0. 9:34 to go first half. We'll be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
9:34 to go first half. MMCRU in front 21-0 on a 17-yard passing catch from Harpenaugh to Michael Peterson. And the Royals have come out firing on all cylinders tonight here in Sloan. Here's Colling to kick off yet again. Michael Peterson and Jace Colling, a couple of senior classmates, leading this team in receptions. That one's still loose. MMCRU may be on it. Westwood had it initially, couldn't handle it, and the Royals recover it.
Number 15, Luke Kintai.
Luke Kintai on the recovery, and a good effort play once again. How many of those have MMCRU recovered this year?
Lost count. I mean, that one just a ground ball, and Westwood turns around to form the wedge, set up a good block, and nobody notices the football. Kintai just 50-yard dash, go and pick it up. Now, great field position for MMCRU with 9:29 left in the half.
And MMCRU an opportunity to slam the door shut here halfway through the second quarter. Harpenaugh out of the gun, looks, now rolls left. He's got room to run. He'll take off with it and be pushed out of bounds, close to the first down marker. Once again, running off that left side, Westwood rushed just 3 guys. Harpenaugh picks up 11, and it'll be a first down.
And only rushing 3 guys. I mean, you're basically guaranteeing a double team on your ginormous defensive tackle in Sulzberger. And you got to start blitzing if you're Westwood here. Try and create some pressure in the backfield.
Balanced Royals attack. Here's Mulder on the carry. Not a lot there between the tackles. He'll fall forward for give him a yard, maybe 2. Give him a couple. 2-yard gain will bring up 2nd and 8. Ball marked at the 18-yard line. We talked in the pregame how slow of a start MMCRU and just how methodical they were in last week's contest against Akron Westfield. Have been a completely different looking team tonight. Here's Harpenaugh, rolls right, and now eludes the first tackle attempt. He's got room off to the right. He's tripped up from behind, but he'll come up with a positive play nonetheless. And the Rebels tackle made by number 66, Brody Steinhoff. Steinhoff slow to get up. Harpenaugh races ahead for 3. Give him 3 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Now a big third down here for Westwood to try and build some momentum back, being down 3 scores. See an I formation look here from MMCRU.
And a hard count yet again. And here come the flags on 3rd and 5. The Royals may have been gifted yet another first down. Takes the ball up to the 11, right at the sticks. And it's going to be a first down for MMCRU. 1st and 10 Royals at the 11-yard line.
They'll stick in the I formation here with both Schmelin and Mulder in the backfield. That's a dangerous group.
Here's the give to Mulder. He'll dive forward to the 7, a 4-yard gain for Brayson.
Mulder got 7 touchdowns on the season rushing-wise on 83 attempts, 515 yards. Looking to add to that total. Man, he's just had a great season. Only being a junior, another year to grow, and this Royals offense returns a lot for next season. It's an exciting future for MCRU.
We never did the Westwood starters defensively or offensively, but Tyler Salzberg, number 63, a senior lineman, nose guard, 6'7", 300 pounds. The Royals have contained him so far. Schmelin gets the call right up the middle, and he'll take it down to the 4-yard line, a gain of 3.
Just a fullback dive there, get another Schmelin carry there, and another trend breaker for MMCRU. You don't want to become too predictable with a guy like Mulder where they can just send the blitz up the middle and stop those ISOs and those lead plays. So nice call there to get a handoff to Schmelin.
One thing you'd like to see on that play, you still have to carry out the rest of the ball fakes. That time not done by Harpenaugh or Mulder, but brings up 3rd and 3 at the 4. Mulder has it off the right side. He's met. He's close to a first down as he's short of the goal line. They're going to mark it at the 2. It's going to be a 2-yard gain. Brings up 4th and 1 at the 2-yard line. And I think everybody knows what the play call is going to be. Mulder in the backfield. Schmelin's going to be the lead back. 4th and 1 at the Rebels 2-yard line. The MMCRU crowd making a little noise.
A little tight formation.
Give to Mulder. Plows ahead. He's close to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown MMCRU. Grayson Mulder barrels his way in from 2 yards out on a 4th down play, and the Royals in front 27-0. At the first Grayson Mulder touchdown in a couple of weeks. He was shut out last week against Akron Westfield. He hits pay dirt for the first time in 2 weeks.
And his 8th touchdown on the season. Like we said, just another great MMCRU push up front. Mulder just puts his head down, gets the yardage he needs, and a nice touchdown.
Johnson in on the extra point attempt. Bork flips it to Johnson, and they're going to say that Bork is down with his knee on the ground, so the pitch no good. Not sure there's a lot of room there for Gage to run anyways. The failed extra point attempt makes it 27-0. 5:44 to go, first half. We'll be back after this commercial break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Meet Jordan Marks. From his butcher block to your table, Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus is a cut above for custom meat processing and retail meats. Following in his great-grandfather's footsteps, Jordan built the market from the ground up, processing beef, hogs, sheep, and deer. They're open Monday through Saturday. Stop in and follow them on Facebook for specials at Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus.
MMCRU in front, 27-0, 5:44 to go, first half. A 2-yard Bryson Mulder touchdown run on 4th and 1. Point after attempt, no good. And a 27-0 lead. Mulder's first touchdown, rushing touchdown of the night. It's been a balanced offensive attack for MMCRU. Everything going right for the Royals. Cowling kicks it short yet again, and the ball is still loose, and it's going to be recovered by Westwood. See where they marked this, and the recovery was made this time by Aiden Siebernagel, to recovery. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. The ball's going to be marked at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 Rebels at their own 38. And I'm not sure if Cowling did that on purpose, but the Royals almost come up with another onside kick recovery. Here's the Rebels offense. The give to DeWald, makes a cut, makes another cut. He's up to the 49. It's Joe DeWald on the first down carry. Goes for 11 yards. Be a first down Rebels.
That's the dangers of this Westwood offense is you get it to DeWald enough times, he just happens to shake one free like that and pick up a nice first down. It's a good running back.
A really nice cut there from DeWald. Picks up 11, and it's a Westwood first down out to the 49-yard line. DeWald, 6 first half carries for 37 yards, and here he is with it again, and this time hit and dropped after a 1-yard gain.
Benjamin Tenniger.
Ben Tenniger in with the hit.
You see Westwood getting up to the line of scrimmage, quick, trying not to let MMCRU see what they're doing. Benjamin Tenniger just doesn't care. See the football, go make a nice hit. That was big. 2nd down and 9 from midfield.
Rebels come to the line quick. They give it right up the middle. And a 2-yard gain by the fullback. Number 24, Tate Cooper.
That time a little triple option look off the right side there. They give it to the first one of the fullback, Cooper. 3rd down and 7 yards here.
Cooper came into this one 151 carries on the season, and that's almost twice as many as Bryson Mulder. He is not, it's been DeWald more tonight. He has 7 carries to Cooper's 3. Here's a counter up the middle, still going, and breaking it loose up the middle is DeWald, right up the middle on a counter play, and it's going to be a touchdown for Westwood. And that rushing attack finally broke through.
That's what they've done all season. They've had him contained. He just keeps those legs turning. If you're MMCRU, it can be easy to kind of fall asleep here being up 27-6. You got to keep your head on your shoulders, keep playing football here. There's still a lot of game left, and that's what keeps breaking plays off like that. This can turn into a ball game again.
Pointer after attempt for Westwood, attempted by Carter Larson, a freshman. That one up and no good. It's pushed to the right. 3:53 to go, first half. MMCRU in front, 27-6. We'll be back after this break here on FDS.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU Royal Athletics and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Joe DeWald takes it 48 yards to the house for the Westwood Rebels. And they're on the board. It's 27-6 with 3:53 to go here in the first half. On senior night here for Westwood.
Got a score update. Cherokee Braves travel to Orange City facing Unity Christian tonight. Apparently the Braves up 12-0 on Unity. Second quarter, it's like just inside of 5 minutes left on the clock. Unity with the ball marching at midfield.
This one a squib kick to the back row. Johnson fields it at the 20 on the run. And Johnson makes a cut up to the 35. And the Royals will have it 1st and 10 from there. As I mentioned, senior night for Westwood. The Rebels honoring 12 seniors. A very sizable roster compared to MMCRU. Have to be at least 40 players on the roster, a good number for the Rebels. But as we mentioned, just 2-4 on the season, 2-3 in their district play, District 8. They'll take on Council Bluffs St. Albert's next week, trying to play their way into the playoffs. 3:48 to go, first half. Here's Harpenaugh out of the pistol, gives it to Johnson, and a flag comes in from behind the play, and I think they're going to catch the Royals with an illegal shift. They do. John Schmellen moved a bit early in the backfield. And it's going to bring it back. 5 yards and a 1st and 15 upcoming.
Score update from our district. South O'Brien hosting Galen Catholic, undefeated in district play. Galen Catholic up 28-14. 5 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock in this second quarter.
And Galen Catholic will clinch a district championship tonight with a win and a Sibley Ocheyedan win over Hartley Melvin Sanborn. 1st and 15, Royals back at their own 30-yard line. Harpenaugh looks to throw. He throws short. It's caught by Bork. Bork across the 40 and pushes his way to about the 43-yard line. And a 13-yard gain on 1st and 15.
The way he puts his head down and finishes that carry. Can you believe he was playing quarterback just a few weeks ago? Not afraid to lay down a hit, close to a first down.
Second and 2 coming up. Clock stopped at 3:21. Schmellen the deep back. Johnson in motion. And now a fumbled snap. Harpenaugh picks it up, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. And this is the drive that's gotten MMCRU a penalty for the first time tonight, and now a negative play on a drop snap. Those are the little things that have really bit them in previous ball games.
Just can't allow negativity to snowball here. It's just a recipe for disaster. Westwood scores, yeah, but you get the ball right back with a chance to match it right here. And you got yourself in a tough 3rd down situation inside of 3 minutes.
3rd and 13 back at the 32-yard line. Harpenaugh looks to throw, has time. Looks, and now he's going to tuck it and take off with it, but be tackled after just a 2-yard gain. The Rebels tackle made by Tanner Olson. And the Royals are going to have it 4th and 11, and they're going to have to punt away into a stiff breeze.
Really nice coverage there from Westwood that time, an obvious passing situation. It's a smart play from Harpenaugh just to not put the ball in danger. Give yourself an opportunity to give Westwood some poor field position. Hopefully you can get him inside the 30, kicking into this wind.
Royals are going to punt this one away. The clock under 2 minutes. Go in the half. The play clock down to 5. Here's Mulder. Kicks this one away. DeWald's going to let it go. This one bounces short and rolls back to the 40. And Westwood's going to have it. 1:45 to go here before the half. They're going to have the ball at their own 40-yard line and an opportunity to cut a 27-point deficit in half before the break. This could be a big momentum shift in the ball game if the Rebels can take advantage of it. This Royals defense trying to stand tall.
Not only 1:45, but all 3 timeouts for both teams here. So Westwood's able to move the chains here. Could see a Let's see a little bit more time. Trying to close out, get to halftime here.
Passing on first down, thrown on the sidelines, incomplete. DeWald on a wheel route was wide open. The pass just outstretch your arms of DeWald, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10. A great play design. MMCRU fortunate that wasn't completed.
Yeah, a really good play design. You had Paxton Teal, the sophomore wide receiver, going across the middle of the field. He draws a couple rolls defenders with him. That wheel route was wide open. Could have been another Westwood touchdown there if just hadn't overthrown him. I was pretty fortunate here to see 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Here's the give right up the middle, and chopped down after a 4-yard gain is Cooper. That'll keep the clock running and bring up a 3rd and 6. And Westwood taking their time, huddling up, and almost looking content to go to the locker room, down here by 21. The MMCRU faithful has traveled very well down here to Sloan tonight. A nice contingent here in the visitor bleachers. Starting to make some noise. Clock down to a minute. 3rd and 7. The quarterback keeper on the outside. And coming up to make the tackle is Blake Berinsky. The clock is going to stop here. See if they get a timeout called. They do. MMCRU is going to call a timeout. Berinsky makes the stop on Morris after a 1-yard gain. It's going to bring up 4th and 6. Timeout Royals, 51 seconds to go before the break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back right after this here on FDS.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
51 seconds to go here before the halftime break. The Royals use a timeout, and they're going to get the ball back. 4th and 6 coming up for the Rebels. You got to watch for a fake here if you're MMCRU. Halftime break coming up. We will have a first half recap and some statistics, and Michael will have some scores from around the area coming up on the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show. This one hit away with the wind, and Johnson's going to fair catch it, and now a late flag comes in back by the punter, and we'll see if they get a running into or a personal foul. And they're going to say a running into the punter. It's going to make it a 5-yard penalty, which would bring up a 4th and 1 if they opt to accept it. Johnson made the fair catch all the way back at the 18-yard line. 46 seconds to go in the half. And the penalty is going to be declined. The Royals are going to have it 1st and 10 back at their own, I think, at the 19-yard line. 46 seconds to go. And the one thing Eli Harpino has been is efficient tonight, has not forced any throws. Trying to go 81 yards into the wind here in 46 seconds is going to be quite a challenge. You just got to remember to not force anything here. Going to the locker room up by 3 touchdowns is okay at this point. Pistol formation. Holder the deep back. And the blitz off the right side from Westwood. And it's going to be an encroachment penalty, so the Rebels going to give up 5 yards here before our first snap of the drive. Takes it out to the 24. It's 1st and 5. Two receivers left, one right. And now a QB draw. Harpanaugh, not much there. He's going to pull a defender along with him. The tackle made by Jeremiah Berg. Harpanaugh picks up about 3 to the 27. It'll bring up a 2nd and 2. Royals are going to call another timeout with 34 seconds to go in the first half. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back right after this commercial break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
So we welcome you to come to NCC and be a part of the engineering, design tech programs, and find your passion for a career choice in manufacturing in Northwest Iowa.
The instructors here are amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place. So that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
34 seconds to go. MMCRU has it 2nd and 2 at their own 28-yard line. MMCRU down to just 1 timeout left. As we mentioned, working into a 10-mile-an-hour breeze. Eli Harpanaugh, 7 of 7 passing here in the first half, but the 3-touchdown lead, you don't have to force anything here. The Rebels defense playing well off the ball. Harpanaugh throws short. It's going to be caught by Michael Schmellen. Schmellen will get out of bounds at the 39-yard line, make it the 40. A 12-yard gain from Harpanaugh to Michael Schmellen, his 2nd catch of the night.
And with how deep these Westwood corners are playing off, trying to prevent the big play. Those curl routes are open, one of those out routes. I wouldn't be surprised to see another one. Maybe you trickle your tight end or something downfield to see if something might break loose.
Linebackers playing 10 yards off the ball. The corners playing even further. 1st and 10 out at the 40. And Harpanaugh is just going to tuck it and take off with it. He's going to get outside and actually drug down from behind. And
still rolling. Should have had about 5 seconds.
Stoppage of the clock. MMCRU is going to use their last timeout. Harpanaugh looked like he had something there and was chased down from behind on a nice defensive play. Eli picks up 2 out to the 42, and the clock stopped at 17 seconds. Royals are out of timeouts. We'll take one more with them. Be back right after this on FDS.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
2nd and 8 upcoming for MMCRU with just 17 seconds to go on the first half clock. Ball spotted at the Royals 42-yard line. A 27-6 ball game. Westwood defensively in a prevent defense. Safety's playing almost 20 yards off the line of scrimmage. Linebackers and corners at least 10 yards off the line. Trying on a pump and go. Now they're just going to throw it to Cowling. Cowling races ahead. He's pushed out of bounds at the 44. Clock down to 11 seconds.
Seeing Joe DeWald for Westwood there playing kind of that outside linebacker position. Lining up about 10 yards off the ball, but still able to make a beeline to Cowling, push him out of bounds. 10.9 on the clock, 3rd down. Got to try and get somebody deep towards the end zone. Not much time on the clock, got to do something with it.
3rd and 6 for the Royals. The possibility of a 4th down in play here as well. Harpanaugh play action. Throws it short. Mulder catches across the 50, and he's going to race out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And the hit, I'm going to say the hit was inbounds. That had been awfully close, but first down Royals. Mulder picks up 11 on the catch. Hard to see from over here if he was inbounds when the hit occurred.
It was definitely a big collision. Mulder ended up on the bench of Westwood. 3.5 on the clock, so you got one more shot here.
This, the last play of the half. Harpenaugh has it. He wants to roll out, and he is contained there. Now going to run back the other way. Throws it short. It's caught by Cowling, and he is going to tiptoe, but they'll say he stepped out of bounds at the 37-yard line. An 8-yard gain to Cowling. That ends the first half of play. MMCRU in front 27-6. We'll take a few minutes here, commercial breaks. We'll be back with the FDS halftime show after this. Royals in front by 21.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builders designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders. You're gonna love the view.
What do you believe Cherokee County stands for, and what each citizen within represents?
I'm Shane Belfi, and I believe Cherokee County represents what most aspire to be. Hardworking, banded together in a shared vision for a better tomorrow. I've seen this in action with various projects and even in tough times, but we've always come out victorious. We have a lot to be proud of, but there's still work to be done. I'm ready to roll up my sleeves. Please vote for me as your next Cherokee County Supervisor.
Paid for by friends of Shane Belfi.
You can show this.
United Bank of Iowa has been recognized as Iowa's #1 ag bank every year since 2004. However, they have been financing agriculture for generations. Their employees have a commitment to ag and the industry knowledge and experience you deserve. You can count on United Bank of Iowa to finance your ideas and support you every step of the way. Stop by any of the 35 locations today and talk about how they can help your operation succeed. United Bank of Iowa, member FDIC.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
Back here on the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show, MMCRU in front 27-6 at the break. Let's take a look at the first half scoring recap. The Royals got things going on the opening drive of the ball game. Their opening drive of the ball game, Eli Harpinaugh connected with Gage Johnson from 7 yards out, giving the Royals a 6-0 lead at the 7:56 mark of the first quarter. The Royals' second offensive possession, Eli Harpinaugh connected with Cam Bork, 33 yards to the house, a 13-0 lead at the 2:46 mark of the first quarter. Move ahead to quarter number 2. Harpinaugh connects with Michael Peterson from 17 yards out, giving the Royals a 21-0 lead after a 2-point conversion attempt was good, with the 9:34 left to go in the first half. And then the Royals scored yet again off of an onside kick recovery this time. Brayson Mulder, 2-yard touchdown run on a 4th-and-1 play, giving the Royals a 27-0 lead with 5:44 to go until the half. The Rebels, Joe Dewald, a 48-yard scamper at the 3:53 mark. The Rebels able to respond. The point after attempt no good, giving us our halftime score of 27-6. First half statistics and the eye-popping numbers of sophomore quarterback Eli Harpinaugh. Harpinaugh, a perfect first half, 11 of 11, 141 yards and 3 touchdowns. Those 11 completions to 7 different receivers. Chase Cowling has 3 catches for 12 yards to lead the team in receptions, but it's Cam Bork, 2 catches, 46 yards and a touchdown. Michael Schmelling, 2 catches for 21 yards. Brayson Mulder has a catch for 11 yards. Eli Schlinger, a catch for 27 yards. And Michael Peterson, a catch for 17 yards and a touchdown. The offense has been a balanced attack, getting everybody involved here in the first half. Looking at the rushing statistics, the Royals led on the ground by Brayson Mulder, 6 carries at 44 yards. Harpinaugh has 8 carries for 34 yards. John Schmelling, 6 carries, 28 yards. And Jace Cowling, a carry for 5 yards. The Rebels offensively, Morris is 0 for 3 passing. And it's been more of the ground and pound game for Westwood. It's 8 carries for 86 yards and a touchdown for Joe DeWald. Otherwise, Tate Cooper, 4 carries for 4 yards, and Morris, 2 carries for -1 yards. The Royals defense been pretty stingy outside of the 1 touchdown, big touchdown run, but in complete control this one at 27-6 at the halftime break. Michael, give us your first half breakdown on what you've seen and what you thought the Royals had to do coming into this one and what they've accomplished so far.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with how well coaches have gotten the ball into your different playmakers' hands tonight. It's been cool to see Harpinaugh be calm in the pocket, deliver good throws to Cowling, Peterson, all over the field. So also been really impressed with the subtle run game the Royals have had tonight. A little bit of I formation look. You got John Schmelling running the ball a few times. That's been fun to see. Going into the second half, the Royals kind of got, I think, a little confidence shake in that second quarter. That long Westwood touchdown, and then not able to really put a drive together there towards the end of the second quarter. So I think you go in, you catch your breath in the locker room, you look at what you've done good, you try and address some things you can do better, and I think the main one is just wrapping up those tackles. These Westwood running backs with Cooper and with Morris, the quarterback, they're going to break tackles. So you got to wrap up. You got to finish plays defensively. If the Royals do that, it should be a nice way to close out the night and a good bus ride home. Also, just looking at some scores from around the area. Looking at one we haven't reported yet. Sibley Cheaton hosting HMS tonight. Generals at halftime lead that one 20-7. Galen Catholic has really turned it on against South O'Brien here. They lead 41-14 at halftime. You can see the Jays offense get back to work there. Akron Westfield up 15-8 at halftime right now over Alta Aurelia. Akron hosting that one. Kingsley Pearson, a team that this Westwood squad was able to take down a while back. They're hosting West Monona, another school that Westwood was able to beat not too long ago. Currently that one, West Monona actually leads 14-7 at halftime. That one getting ready to start the third quarter. Right now in the second quarter, back home in Remsen. Remsen St. Mary's up 12-8 over Woodbine, the Tigers. A couple of top 10 schools in 8-man right there, facing off in Remsen tonight. Looking into Class 2A, Central Lyon is hosting Western Christian today, and the Lions are up 14-0 on the Wolfpack. From Ida Grove, OABCIG up 6-3, a low-scoring game at halftime. Hosting the Hinton Blackhawks, a team MMCRU used to play quite a bit. Now they've moved up, a little bit bigger squad this year, and given Jack DeJean, in that OABCIG offense, low-scoring night so far. And then a big game in Class 3 I've been paying attention to. Number 1, Algona. Number 2, Humboldt playing tonight. Currently, Algona is lining up for an extra point. Tie that one up at 14 in the second quarter.
Thanks for some of the scoring updates, Michael. And Algona, you talked about them, the number one team in Class 3, led by Alex Mansky, the Iowa State quarterback commit. But also in that district, you also have Thomas Meyer, one of the top 50 football players in the nation, a tight end going to the University of Iowa. There is some really nice football talent in the state of Iowa this season, and some really good tight ends specifically coming up in these next few years in some of these classes. Obviously, between Iowa and Iowa State, you find some of these guys at smaller schools, and you can coach them up and really make them into something, and you've seen that with Kirk Ferentz' squad over the last 20 years. So Iowa high school football at its best. We're lucky to be bringing some high school football action to you tonight here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Fuller Digital Solutions, the premier Iowa high school streaming service for Western Iowa, Northeast Nebraska, and Southeast South Dakota. Tim Holmes, Michael Rupp, and Adam Morris in Sloan tonight. We're going to take another commercial break, and we will be back with more on the FDS halftime show after this. Royals in front, 27-6.
Next Level Internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common, a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
At American Bank, we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors, friends, and biggest fans. As the excitement of fall sports fills the air, we're here supporting our community every step of the way. Whether it's Friday night lights or volleyball matches, we're proud to stand behind our schools. We're cheering loud and proud for the MMCRU Royals. Here's to a season of hard work, teamwork, and unforgettable memories.
American Bank, member FDIC.
At Bavarian Meadows Senior Living in Remsen, residents enjoy a rewarding, independent retirement lifestyle full of opportunities to create new friendships and stay active and engaged. They offer delicious meals, housekeeping, laundry, medication management, enriching activities, and professional staff care while residing in their own apartment home, where independent and assisted living options are available. Also check with them about their career opportunities too. That's Bavarian Meadows in Remsen, with exceptional living opportunities and exceptional care.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Back here at the halftime break in Sloan, MMCRU a 27-6 lead. The second half to start, just a minute away, I believe. The Royals back on the field, as are the Rebels. And the star of the first half for the MMCRU offense has been sophomore quarterback Eli Harpenaugh. Harpenaugh 11 of 11 passing, 141 yards and 3 touchdowns to 3 different receivers. 7 different receivers have made a reception. And a couple more minutes have been put on the halftime clock here. So a couple minutes away. But the story of the first half, Eli Harpenaugh, a perfect passing half. The sophomore quarterback has also rushed 8 times for 34 yards.
And I expect to see him running a little bit more as we get into this second half. The Royals are going to want to eat up some clock, and this wind hasn't gone away. It's still pushing hard out of the north, kind of northeast a little bit. Expect him to not want to be throwing the ball around the yard as much, trying to get the wind to push the ball in a place where Westwood can create a turnover and all of a sudden swing some momentum back. So I expect to see a little bit more of the option game. We haven't seen that hardly at all to start off the first half, and also just continue to feed guys like Schmelin and Mulder this half.
MMCRU will receive the second half kickoff. The Rebels got the ball first to start the game. And if you're MMCRU, the challenge here is to keep the motivation up. MMCRU came out with a lot of enthusiasm, and it showed in the first half of this ball game. It started to slowly die off there at the end of the first half. Got a little momentum, a little bit of a drive there before the halftime break, although it didn't result in points. Still able to move the ball with relative ease. An opportunity to really come out and put your foot on the gas and put this one behind you in a hurry if you can come out with that same enthusiasm that you did to start tonight's contest. We'll take one more quick break here. We still got 70 seconds on the clock here to start the second half. We'll be back after one more commercial break here on FDS.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmers State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmers State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Back here for the start of the second half. The Rebels have taken the field. The Royals to do so soon. Tim Holmes, Michael Rupp, Adam Morris. We are bleacher bums tonight on the MMCRU side of things. It's fun to do one of these every year, Adam, and doing it tonight. Fortunately enough, the weather isn't too bad. And of course, there's a little breeze in our microphones. That's the reason why. No wind block tonight as we have a cornfield behind us. It has not been combined, by the way. Keeping track of that.
And the weather, it's saying 66 degrees, and it's still a 10-mile-per-hour wind out of the northeast. Feels like it's a little bit stronger than that if you're asking me. And Westwood has it in their back as they kick off here.
The Rebels will kick it short, and Michael Schmelin makes the catch on the far sideline. He's got room across the 40. Makes a man miss, makes two men miss. He's still going. Schmelin all the way down to the Westwood 20-yard line. Michael Schmelin, what an explosive play to start the second half. That looked like it was a difficult catch to his left to somehow shoestring the sideline, and Schmelin gives the Royals a boost to start the second half. 1st and 10 MMCRU right at the Rebels 20-yard line. What a play.
If you're MMCRU here, you got to think about possibly taking a shot for the end zone with all the momentum you got right now. Maybe a little play action look. They're going to come out in the I formation. You got Colling split out on the close side of the field here.
Here's Mulder, a pitch outside. He'll get outside, and then he is tripped up. He'll get about 5 on the carry. It looked like he had some blockers there, a hat on a hat. He just did not make the cut up the field, but he'll take the 5-yard gain on first down. Let this offensive line flex their muscles, try to pound this one in. The Royals going against that stiff breeze to start the second half.
Colling to the far side of the field, back down in the I formation.
Here's the give to Schmelin. John will barrel ahead inside the 10. First down at the 9-yard line. John Schmelin, a gain of 6, and it's a 1st and goal opportunity at the 9.
A lot of pressure came from the outside there of Westwood, trying to keep guys contained and inside. Just a fullback dive. Nobody in Schmelin's way. Able to pick up a nice first down.
First and goal at the 9. Power I formation yet again. Schmelin in front of Mulder, trying to go to that left side, and the Rebels all over it. First contact made by number 65 for Westwood. That is 66. It's Brody Steinhoff, the sophomore, making a play, and Mulder dropped for a 4-yard loss back to the 13.
A lot of pressure again from the outside there. Wells haven't done it yet today, but the possibility of a screen pass is definitely on the table. You just got to make sure you keep it away from that big defensive tackle in the middle of the field.
Perinsky split out to the left, Cowling to the right, and now a hard count, and the Royals are going to jump, and it's going to back them up 5 more yards. And the 1st and goal at the 9 is turned to a 2nd and goal all the way back at the 18.
Just those mental mistakes that have kind of just been a thorn in the side of the Royals offense all season. You got to clean those up. Especially this late in the season, you can't be letting those little mental mistakes be costing you scoring opportunities right here. You put yourself in a goal in 26, 27 right here.
2nd and goal back at the 18. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Now a snap over the head of Harpinaugh. The ball's loose. Eli able to jump back on it. The mistakes continue to compound after a 1st and goal for MMCRU. They're going to have a 3rd and goal all the way back at the 28-yard line. And we talked about making one mistake and not turning it into multiple ones, and this has gone backwards in a hurry. And now if you can just get half of it to give yourself a chance here on a 4th and goal opportunity.
Gage definitely would normally have the leg to try it. 20-plus yard field goal, but into this wind, I don't think that's on the table.
Harpinaugh avoids the blitz. No, he doesn't. He's going to be brought down from behind. And a blitzer up the middle. It was number 13, Jarrett Pritchard, the defensive leader for the Rebels, and the sack all the way back to the 35. And now you got to consider punting the football. You don't really have an opportunity to throw a Hail Mary. A lot of bad things can happen there. I'm not so sure that you don't try to pooch punt this inside the 10-yard line and make the Rebels try to go the distance.
Colling's going to bring in a play call. Offensive unit stays out.
8:30 to go, third quarter. The Royals' first drive of the second half. They're going to go for it. Harpinaugh throws in the middle. It's Cowling on the middle screen. He takes it inside the 20, still going, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A 22-yard gain on the pass play, but it'll be a turnover on downs. It works like a pooch punt. The Rebels have it 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
I think the Royals should get back to that next time they're on offense. Find a way to get the ball back into Colling's hands and Peterson's hands, get those jet sweeps that we saw early in the game. You don't want to have to throw the football too much, but possibly on some outs, some slants, some curls they've had a lot of success on. Can't become one-dimensional trying to run out the clock.
1st and 10 Rebels at their own 13. It's the give to DeWald. He tries getting outside. The Royals contain him, but he still picks up a gain of about 6 out to the 19. Joe DeWald continues to have success on the ground for Westwood. 2nd and 4 coming up at the 19-yard line.
DeWald, he just finds a way to run around and through and dodge and weave. Just trying to get what he can. That time he gets about 6 yards out of it. 2nd and 4.
Quick snap, and now a flag flies in. And Westwood gets to the ball so quickly and snaps it so fast. This time, we're going to get called for a false start penalty, and they'll go in reverse. The penalty makes it 2nd and 9 back at the 14-yard line.
And with how quick Westwood's getting up to the ball, your defensive line cannot be down on a knee, cannot be hands on the hips waiting for them to approach. You got to get down in that stance early and be ready to explode out. Snap's coming quick.
Here come the Rebels. DeWald gets it. Same carry as before. This time he's tripped up. And in on the tackle for MMCRU, Parker Glassmaker and John Schmelling in there to team up and make the play.
And he's not getting credit for it on that play, but Gage Johnson just being in the right position, forcing the ball carry inside, make sure Glassmaker can make a nice tackle.
That a 3-yard gain. It's 3rd and 7. Rebels at their own 17-yard line. An opportunity for the Royals defense to make a stop. Here's a counter play. DeWald is hammered in the backfield and dropped. A great defensive play for the Royals. Grant Prescott in on the tackle. A loss of a couple of yards, and it brings up 4th and 9. What a play from Grant Prescott.
Grant Prescott and Braden Dunn in there combining for that one. Now you force a punt here from Westwood. They do have the wind at their back, remember, so this punt could carry a little bit. You see Cowling, another Royals returner lining up on the 50-yard line.
Cowling and Johnson back deep. This one kicked with the wind. It's end over end and short. Johnson's going to let it go as it bounces out of bounds. And MMCRU, great field position yet again. The Royals defense, a 3-and-out. And an opportunity to put this offense on the field and in the end zone with the short field. It'll be marked at the 43-yard line of Westwood.
If you're MMCRU here, you can't let penalties and mental mistakes cost you right here. You got to go down, put the ball in the end zone here, put points on the board, regain the motivation that you have. Give your defense some credit for keeping you in here right now and making nice plays on the ball. You got to put something on the board this drive.
Pistol formation, a hard count, and movement on both sides. I think they're going to end up getting a defensive offsides, I believe, says the near official. He's calling offsides. Johnson jumped in the slot, but the official at the bottom of the screen is saying Westwood jumped first. Now they're going to call a false start. And after some discussion, so it's a defensive offsides after some confusion. I believe it's the Royals. You got to stay put in your positions. You cannot make it as close as it was. I believe the correct call made. It's 1st and 5 now at the 38. Harpinaugh has it, throws it to Berinsky, and he catches it on a knee, and now they are going to mark him down. That's going to turn into a 5-yard loss back to the original line of scrimmage. And that one a difficult one for Blake. It's instinct to catch that, but you got to stay off your knee to do it, and it turns into a 5 loss.
And a tough play for a quarterback to make. He's facing left, having to turn all the way back and throw with this wind. That's a long throw across the side of the field. 2nd and 10.
Johnson in motion. He's going to get the carry. Gage tries. He makes a cut. Makes another cut. Johnson across the 35. And he's swung down at the 30-yard line. A 1st down. Johnson on a 13-yard run. Gage's first carry of the night. And it's a successful one. 1st and 10, Royal 30.
That's exactly what I was hoping for here this drive. You got to find a way to get the ball into his hands, get the ball into Collins' hands outside the line of scrimmage. You can't do it in the passing game. You got to get creative. You got to get unique. See what Oswald and you draw up this series.
Schmelin the deep back behind Harpinaugh on this 1st and 10. Schmelin has it. He's going to plow ahead inside the 25. And it's John Schmelin on a 6-yard carry.
Just a nice push. That left side of the offensive line has had a great day. Able to move the line of scrimmage about 3-4 yards. Schmelin does the rest there on 1st down.
2nd and 4 at the Rebels 24. Westwood continuing to play that 3-man front with 4 linebackers. Schmelin the deep back yet again. He's going to get it off to the right this time. He's got a little room. Across the 20, and he's tripped up, but not before another 1st down. The tackle given to Brady Babel, but John Schmelin a carry of 7 more yards, and it's 1st and 10, Royals at the 17.
Boulder's going to step in the game, give Schmelin a breather there after those 2 hard carries from Schmelin. CRMCRU, I think you just keep cock here.
John, a really nice job, a carry off the left and a carry off the right, and picks up pretty consistent 10 now at the 17. Motion, high snap, Brayson gets it. He's trying to get outside, and he will. Mulder gets the edge, and he's pushed out of bounds and tackled way late out of bounds.
Tackled into the high jump saying we're a ways away from the play, but I feel like that one's a pretty obvious call there. We're a ways away from the play, but I feel like that one's pretty.
Mulder's taking a couple of hits on the far sideline, either out of play or awfully late, but picks up 6 on that carry, down to the 11. 2nd and 4. Harpinaugh on the backfield by himself, throws it out to Mulder in the flat. Mulder has some blocking, pushes ahead. He's still going inside the 5, and it's going to be 1st and goal. And a nice job blocking out in front of him there. Looked like Eli Schlinger was out there. And Mulder takes it down to the 1-yard line. At a gain of 10, and it's 1st and goal.
Heavier package comes in here for the Royals. Mulder's going to check out. Schmelin goes back in. 1st and goal.
Harpinaugh on the backfield by himself on 1st and goal at the 1. He's going to try to run it in, and he is stopped short. And, you know, you got to give it to a running back here in this position. That's their job, and especially when you can go power I with the fullback in there as well. I don't think you're fooling anybody. Harpinaugh is going to be dropped for a I'll mark it as a no gain. I believe it's still marked at the 1. John Schmellen's had the hot hand. I don't know why you don't just let him finish this thing. And now he's in the ball game out of the shotgun formation. He will get it this time. Schmellen runs a defender over and into the end zone for an MMCRU touchdown. The Royals in front 33-6. John Schmellen from 1 yard out.
Schmellen just puts a shoulder down and goes right over the senior. That's Jeremiah Berg, number 4. Just puts a head down, finishes the run. That's what you want your running back to do in that situation. Good job for the Royals, taking advantage of good field position. Johnson in to try and top it off with the extra point.
Johnson's kick high in the air, and it is good. Extra point is good. Royals in front, 34-6, 2:59 to go, third quarter. We'll be back right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
34-6, MMCRU in front, 2:59 to go, third quarter after a 1 yard touchdown run from John Schmellen. And an exclamation point as he ran over a Westwood defender on his way into the end zone. And here's Jace Cowling to kick it away for the Royals. That drive was all Schmellen on the ground. And now Cowling, a bouncer again in the middle of the field, and a huge collision at the 35. I believe the Rebels are on it. They are. It'll be 1st and 10 Westwood at the 35, but the recovery came at a price. A pretty good collision there at the 35.
I like the decision there. Westwood's going to keep sending those guys back to form the wedge. Had success on returns with their speed and athleticism. Put the ball down low, make sure the wind doesn't carry it somewhere where you can't cover it. Set yourself up good.
Here's the give to DeWald, looking for a cut. He makes it, but Cowling able to hold on and make the tackle after a 4 yard gain. Joe DeWald on his 12th carry of the night. He has 97 yards on the ground with a touchdown. 48 of those on one carry. 2nd and 6 Rebels. DeWald gets it, looking, trying to find a spot as it's stretched out, makes a cut, and he's tripped up. Another nice defensive play.
Gage Johnson got slammed to the ground about 7 seconds after the play was over. No flag comes. And again, that far sideline, we are not getting a single call from that. The Royals fans are letting them hear it.
4 yard gain for DeWald, and it's 3rd and 2 coming up.
Well, sideline makes some noise here.
Now a flag flies very close to the first down marker. A lot of extracurricular activities going on, and the penalty is going to bring this one back and take away a first down.
If you're MMCRU, you can't get involved in any of the particulars. If Westwood is going to throw a temper about being down a few scores, you let them do it. Don't get involved in these fights being up this much. Try and drain the clock out and get home.
Minute 40 to go, third quarter, and the offensive false start moves it back 5 yards. It brings up 3rd and 8. 34-6, Royals in front. You can hear the crowd chanting defense. pass coming up. Throwing in the middle. It is incomplete. Pass is broken up by Michael Schmelin. And it looked like he had the receiver open at first. Across the middle is Jeremiah Berg. Schmelin able to knock it away over top. And a good defensive play will bring up a 4th and 8 opportunity. Michael Schmelin has had a nice ball game tonight. Just another feather in his cap after that good defensive play.
Yeah, just smart, making sure not to run into the receiver too early. It's an easy way to get a pass interference play right there. And just goes up high, knocks the ball out of his hands. Great defensive play.
Rebels going to punt with the win. This one hit well. Johnson goes back, catches it, gets a block, and now he's going to try to cut it up, and he loses the football, and the Rebels are going to be on it. An ill-advised turnover from MMCRU. Johnson has it knocked out of his hands, and the Rebels will recover at the 26-yard line. And the first turnover of the night for either squad.
I think a Westwood defender just got his hand up underneath and punched it out. The ball went high up in the air. Got to keep 2 hands on the football when you're running through contact. And just like that, Westwood with a chance to add a second score.
1st and 10 at the Royals 26. Here's a give to Cooper off the left side. Not much there. And Johnson comes up to make the tackle on the far side. The only thing you can do is turn around and make a positive play afterwards, and that's exactly what Gage does there. A 3-yard gain for Cooper. Game clock down to 35 seconds. Royals will have the wind at their back in the 4th quarter. I don't know that Westwood was set on that carry. Cooper tripped up as he falls forward to the 23.
It didn't look like the Westwood backfield was all in position. Just got the snap and a quick handoff.
They clearly were not. Carry inside the 20-yard line brings up 3rd and 2 at the 18. And the clock will hit zeros. End of the 3rd quarter. MMCRU in front, 34-6. We'll be back after this break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Lloyd Valley Healthcare, we keep you moving and feeling your best. Our providers work together to help overcome mobility issues, manage pain, and live your best life. An expanded physical therapy department and the area's top orthopedic surgeons on site mean the care that you need is in one convenient location. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing a chronic condition, or looking to improve your mobility, Lloyd Valley Healthcare can help you get back to doing the things that you love. Stay active, stay moving, make your appointment today.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and Big Game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Back for the start of the 4th quarter, MMCRU in front 34-6. They tagged on a 1-yard touchdown run from John Schmelin to stretch the lead to 28. The Rebels now with the ball, 3rd and 2 at the Royals' 18-yard line after a Royals fumble. The first turnover of the game on either side. Here's Morris under center on 3rd and 2 at the 18. Gives it to DeWald. Around the right side, he has room across the 10 and finally pushed out of bounds about the 6-yard line. That a run of 12. 1st and goal, Rebels at the 6.
You got to expect that outside handoff. Probably to DeWald again, maybe left side, get the white side of the field. Try to just make a run for the pylon.
Morris and around to DeWald, wide side, trying to get outside, now cuts it up. He's inside the 5, lifted off the ground, and they'll blow it dead. Down to the 3. And a 3-yard gain for Joe DeWald. 15 carries, 116 yards on the night.
He had the blockers there just to run straight for the pylon there. Decides to go inside, gets picked up by some Royals defensive linemen. Second and goal, about the 3.
Same play. DeWald will go to the pylon this time, and he'll shuck a tackler as he scampers in for a 3-yard touchdown run. And Westwood strikes back, making it 34-12.
That play's been set up for him. He's just opted to go inside a lot tonight. I think for MMCRU, you got to get back to what we were doing in the first quarter of contain the outsides. Don't let those breakout plays cost you here in the fourth quarter. Got 11:14 on the clock. A lot of football can still be played. Some crazier things that come back with this magnitude.
Low snap. Now throwing it low, and it's incomplete. Covered up nicely there by Parker Glassmaker. The point after attempt, no good. 34-12, Royals in front, 11:14 to go in the ball game. We'll be back after this commercial break on FDS.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Westwood able to capitalize on an MMCRU turnover, and Joe DeWald scores from 3 yards out, his second touchdown of the night. Makes it 34-12. 11:14 to go in this one. Now if you're the Royals, you got to be careful of an onside kick. See if Westwood tries to do it right back, especially kicking into that northern breeze.
You definitely got to expect it. You got Eli Schlinger in the front line there. You also got Camden Bork here on this close side. And then number 68, that's Carter Assidius in the middle on the far side there.
And lining up very wide now, it looks like they will attempt an onside kick. Hops, the ball's loose, and I believe Westwood is on it. They are. Miscommunication there between Prescott and Schmelin, I believe. And Westwood's going to recover it at the MMCRU 46-yard line. Those are just the little things you can't have happen. And now, still very much in control. The defense back onto the field for MMCRU, and somebody's going to have to step up and make a play. 1st and 10 Rebels at the Royals 46. Here's DeWald with it yet again. That one pushed into the backfield, and now he's going to be gang tackled back to the 49, a loss of 3. An initial surge by Grant Prescott. A couple other Royals come in to make the tackle, and now they're going to mark it at the 48 for a 2-yard loss.
And if you're Marcus, you really just got to let these past couple of trials you ran into just motivate you to go out and blitz hard, and that's exactly what Prescott did there. Shot a gap, forced that offensive lineman to kind of bump into his own man. Well, he's got to show a little bit more fire here, close out this game in the fourth.
Play action, rolling out to the flat, throws to DeWald, it's caught, and he's dropped right there by Glassmaker. Parker Glassmaker makes the tackle, just a 2-yard gain. That Morris's first completion of the night. It'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Just great job by Glassmaker there. And right on his hip, he makes a nice catch, but he immediately dropped. A 2-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 10. You got to expect a passing play, but this is definitely 4-down territory for Westwood in this situation. They are going into the wind.
Play clock down to 9. The Rebels still in the huddle. Down to 5. They're going to have to hurry, and they do. And now they're going to call a timeout. Timeout Rebels. 9:41 to go in the ball game. Royals in front 34-12. A 3rd and 10 coming up after the break.
Meet Jordan Marks. From his butcher block to your table, Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus is a cut above for custom meat processing and retail meats. Following in his great-grandfather's footsteps, Jordan built the market from the ground up, processing beef, hogs, sheep, and deer. They're open Monday through Saturday. Stop in and follow them on Facebook for specials at Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus.
Back here in Sloan, 4th quarter, 9:41 to go. Westwood, after scoring a touchdown to cut the deficit to 22, recovers an onside kick, and they will have a 3rd and 10 at the Royals' 46-yard line.
Royals sideline makes some noise. Fans here join in. 3rd down.
3rd and 10 out of the timeout. Out of the pistol formation are the Rebels. They want to throw. Morris throws. It is tipped and almost intercepted by Schmelin. Just out of the outstretched arms of DeWald. Michael Schmelin is right there, almost had it, but it falls incomplete. It'll bring up 4th and 10, and now see what Westwood decides to do. I think you got to go for it here.
We saw them there in the pistol formation. The first time we've seen that all game. You got to assume they go back to it here instead of getting under center.
Fourth and 10, Rebels. Offense on the field. Looking to throw and disrupted and dropped for a sack. In on the play is big Lucas Peterson, and a turnover on downs as the Royals defense comes up with a stop.
Honestly, I'm just surprised with the play call there from Westwood. They get back under center in that formation they've been in all night. Peterson just comes straight through, untouched. Big turnover there for the Royals. If your offense can march down the field and cap this off with a touchdown, put this baby to bed.
What a time for Lucas Peterson to make a play. Breaking through the line of scrimmage, coming up with a sack, and the Royals have it 1st and 10 at the Rebels' 48. There's the give to Mulder. He's got room up the middle. Bryson across the 30. It's a foot race to the end zone. Mulder, Morris, Mulder wins. Touchdown Royals. One play, 48 yards, and Mulder hits pay dirt.
Just wonderful. You see Gage Johnson go in motion across the field. He turns into a lead blocker on that play. Takes the outside linebacker out. The corner is isolated by the wide receiver on the far side. Mulder goes all the way. Just a beautiful foot race. Royals up 40-12 now with 9:20 on the clock. Johnson to kick the extra point.
Here's Johnson to kick out of the Bork hold. That one up and good. Giving us a score of 41-12 with 9:20 to go in the ball game. We'll be back after this commercial break on FDS.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
MMCRU in front 41-12 with 9:20 to go in this contest after a 48-yard touchdown run by Brayson Mulder. Prior to that run, Mulder had 8 carries for just 43 yards. That one goes for 48. And just like that, the Royals stretch the lead back out. And Mulder now 9 carries for 91 yards. And 2 touchdowns on the night. Rebels recovered at the 36-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10 from there.
Score update from Akron Westfield. They're facing off with Alta Aurelia. The Royals will travel to Alta Aurelia next week. Currently, Akron Westfield leading that one 29-15. Seeing Alta run basically the same offense that this Westwood team is showing up with today. Royals, they can perform like this offensively against Alta Aurelia. A nice win to push the Royals into the playoffs.
First down run. Here is DeWald on the far sideline, and Cowling able to square him up and stop him dead in his tracks. A pickup of a couple on first down. We're going to mark it as just a 1-yard gain on that run. Here's DeWald, the near side, and he's stacked up in the backfield. Parker Glassmaker in there with Grant Prescott, John Schmellen, and Gage Johnson. And a loss of 3 will bring up a 3rd and 11.
Glassmaker just shucks his man free, gets in position, makes a nice low tackle. It's up 3rd and 11.
Parker Glassmaker is really playing well on the defensive side of the ball here the last few weeks. Made a couple of plays, big plays in last week's game, and has become the 2nd leading tackler on this Royals defense. 3rd and 11. Play action, looking to throw. He's got a man. It's caught across the middle. 1st down. And plenty of room to run all the way down to the MMCRU 30-yard line. And on the reception was Jeremiah Berg. Now mark it at the 31, and that Morris able to hit Berg across the middle. A big gain for the Rebels.
It's been a majority of Westwood's passing yards have been off of that exact play this season. I know the Royals have practiced that one, just kind of fell asleep there. Being up 41-12 here, you forget that Westwood is still playing football. Knocking on the door of the red zone.
Give Berg 34 yards on that reception. Man in motion, and the snap is dropped. Morris jumps on it for the recovery, but a loss of a couple. Bring up 2nd and 12. 2nd and 11. Loss of a yard back to the 32.
Got an update from the Kingsley-Pearson West Monona game. Currently, Kingsley down 13-14 after a failed 2-point conversion, but they got the football back in the 4th quarter with 1 minute, sitting around West Monona's 40-yard line, trying to get at least in position for a field goal to win this game with 1:10 on the clock.
Rebels with it, 2nd and 11. Give right up the middle. It's Cooper. He'll be tackled by Prescott. Positive yards for the Rebels down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. Make it 5. Should bring up a 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 with 6:20 on the game clock here. Westwood with 2 timeouts. Might expect that rollout pass play with the receiver crossing across the middle of the field.
Here's the give right up the middle to Cooper again. He's going to be very close to a 1st down.
Grayson Boulder just got tackled on the ground by number 63 on the offensive line for Westwood. And again, there's no flag.
Some extracurriculars on the field. No laundry. We'll move on. It's 4th and 2 4th and 2 coming up at the 23-yard line. The Royals defense can get off the field here. Give it right up the middle. And barreling ahead is Cooper yet again for a first down. All the way to the 17-yard line. Give him 6 on the carry.
Royal fans want a holding call again on that play, and nothing to show for it.
5:10 to go on the game clock. See the Royals defense stand tall. Morris almost lost the snap. Give it to Cooper outside, and Jace Cowling there for the tackle. They're going to give Cooper 3 yards on that carry down to the 13-yard line.
Some subs in. Brayson Mulder back in defensively there, and Lucas Peterson, middle of the defensive line.
Here's Cooper right up the middle again. He stays on his feet, and he'll get into the end zone for a touchdown. And Cooper takes it in from 13 yards out, and it's a touchdown for Westwood. Extra point attempt coming from Carter Larson. They're going to fake it, roll out throws, and it's knocked away. There's Lucas Peterson of the pass breakup.
You got to be ready for another onside kick. MMCRU didn't get the last one. Score 41-18, 4:33 on the clock. You got to expect Westwood trying to get the football back.
The Rebels answer, but the Royals still in front by 23. 4:33 to go. We'll be back after this commercial break on FDS.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
41-18, Royals in front, 4:33 to go. Westwood able to score on a 13-yard touchdown run by Tate Cooper. And the Rebels will line up for the onside kick yet again. This one has a little mustard on it. And I think it stays in bounds. It does. And it's recovered yet again. This time the recovery by Joe Morris, and the Rebels 2 for 2 on onside kick recoveries. MMCRU has to show a little pep to finish this one out. Not great execution there for the second time.
These are things you really got to clean up, because if the Royals can't recover an onside kick against Westwood, we're definitely going to see it when we get to the playoffs against some of these better teams across the state. So much film, see something like that. He's got something to work on in practice the next couple of weeks.
1st and 10 Rebels at the Royals 44. Westwood wants to throw. They air it out left side. A jump ball, it's caught and out of bounds. Trying to maneuver to make the catch was Hayden Virch. That's incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10. It feels like the Westwood offense has been on the field the whole fourth quarter.
That definitely does. Now the wind's kind of died down here a little bit. It's gotten pretty still. It's going to give Westwood a chance to throw the ball towards the end zone here in the fourth quarter.
Second and 10. 4:25 to go. There's a give up the middle. There's Cooper again. He's tripped up this time. Tackled by Glassmaker yet again. A 3-yard gain. Gonna bring up 3rd and 7.
Got a final score from Paulina. Galen Catholic defeats South O'Brien, score of 56-21, and that is going to make Galen Catholic our district champion this year.
Jays ranked 8th in Class A. Play action. Nope. Quarterback's going to keep it on a scamper. Morris is going to get crushed.
Big hit.
As Glassmaker and Prescott in on the tackle. And on 3rd and 7, a 6-yard gain for Morris brings up 4th and 1.
Just a good form tackle from a couple of slightly undersized linebackers, and they're able to get centered, wrap up, and drive it backwards, bring up 4th down.
There's a give to Cooper right up the middle. 1st down. Johnson makes the tackle, but not until the Rebels pick up another 1st down up to the 29-yard line.
Approaching the 3-minute mark. Westwood is knocking on the door of the red zone here. Fresh set of downs.
Play action, thrown it across the middle and knocked away yet again. And Michael Schmelin right there to make the play.
And great pressure from Michael Peterson as he broke through the line of scrimmage on that far side, able to get in the quarterback's face. Of course, a quick throw, 2nd down.
Second and 10. Ball is right at the 29-yard line. Play action. Morris throws across the middle. Intercepted by Cowling. Jace across the 40, and he's going to run out of bounds at midfield. And Jace Cowling comes from the left side and picks it off. And he'll take it out to the 50-yard line. With 2:49 to go, the Royals try to run out the clock. And not a bad idea by Jace. This one well in hand. Take it out of bounds, take the clock down, and get out of here with the victory. 41-18 the score with 2:49 to go.
And just really good awareness there from Colin, the senior, not biting on the play action, understanding the situation. Perfect position to make a nice interception. Royals offense got to drain down this clock, get on the buses, go home.
Here's Cam Borick. He's going to throw it on 1st down, and the second-team offense in. Catch made, and taking a hit, absorbing the hit, and falling forward is R.J. Creer.
R.J. Creer, the sophomore wide receiver and linebacker, and they're 5'10", 160 pounds, but not afraid to take a hit there from a varsity defensive linebacker. Nice 8-yard gain on 1st down.
Creer picks up 8 on the reception. It's 2nd and 2 at the Westwood 42. Nice job by RJ. Luke Kintai, the deep back, behind Bork. He's going to get the call on the left side. Not much there, and he's taken down for give him a yard loss on the play. Game clock down to 1:50 as it continues to run here on 3rd and 3. Jacob Pick, the wide out at the bottom of the screen. 2 receivers right. Here's Kintai off the right side. Gets outside, and he should have the 1st down. He does, and he's finally pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Kintai on 3rd and 3 picks up 8.
Got a score update again from Kingsley Pearson. They score with 16 seconds on the clock to go up 21-14 after the 2-point conversion. 16 seconds on the clock. KP has to kick it back to West Monona. We'll keep you posted on that one. Be sure to stick around for other area scores at the end of the contest.
Kintai, the deep back, man in motion. Here's the give on the end around to Creer. Nowhere to go for RJ this time as he's thrown down in the backfield by That's Brody Steinhoff. We've called his name a few times tonight. Career loses 5 on the end around.
Clock down to a minute. Scores 41-18. 2nd and 16 here to deal with.
And MMCRU raced out to a 27-0 lead right out of the gates tonight. Created some separation right away, and they're going to win this one going away. Improved to 5-2 on the season. Here's the give to Kintai right up the middle. He has space. Kintai across the 30. And a nice run from Luke Kintai down to the 29. That one went for 12. And it could be the last play of the game if the Royals let it. And the Royals faithful to their feet. And MMCRU will let the clock run out. Final score in Sloan tonight. MMCRU a 41-18 winner over the Westwood Rebels. MMCRU 5-2 overall, 4-1 in district play. They'll round out the regular season at Alta Aurelia next week. The Rebels fall to 2-5 overall and 2-3 in district play. Take a commercial break. Be back with the FDS post-game show after this. Royals win 41-18.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Back here on the Fuller Digital Solutions post-game show. Final score in Sloan tonight. MMCRU a 41-18 winner over the Westwood Rebels. Scoring recap all the way back to the first quarter. Eli Harpenaugh connected with Gage Johnson from 7 yards out, made it 6-0. Harpenaugh then hit Cam Bork for 33 yards into the end zone. The Royals increased the lead to 13-0 with 2:46 to go in the first quarter. Move ahead to the second quarter. Harpenaugh to Michael Peterson. His only catch of the night, but it was 17 yards into the end zone. A 21-0 Royals lead. And shortly thereafter, on an onside recovery, a 2-yard Brayson Mulder touchdown run made it 27-0 with 5:44 to go in the half. Westwood finally got on the board on a Joe DeWald 48-yard run, making it 27-6. The Royals were able to respond in the third quarter, a 27-6 lead at the break. John Schmellen from 1 yard out made it 34-6. At the 2:59 mark of the third quarter, Westwood was able to respond. DeWald this time from 3 yards out into the fourth quarter and made it 34-12. Brayson Mulder raced 48 yards on one play after a turnover on downs, made it 41-12 with 9:20 to go. And Westwood rounds out the scoring. It was Tate Cooper, a 13-yard touchdown run with 4:33 to go, making it 41-18 and giving us our final score. Stats from tonight: Eli Harpenaugh ends the night 15 for 15. The sophomore quarterback just lit it up to perfection. Cam Bork came in, completed his one pass attempt for 8 yards. Receiving leaders on the night is Jace Cowling, 4 catches for 34 yards, 2 catches for Cam Bork, 46 yards and a touchdown, 2 catches for Michael Schmellen for 21 yards, 1 catch for RJ Creer for 8, 1 catch Eli Schlinger for 27, 1 catch for Michael Peterson for 17 yards and a touchdown, Gage Johnson a catch for 7 yards and a touchdown, and Blake Berinsky 1 catch for -5 yards. Rushing recap: Brayson Mulder 9 carries, 91 yards and 2 touchdowns. 10 carries, 48 yards for John Schmellen and a touchdown. 9 carries, 34 yards for Eli Harpenaugh. A carry for 13 yards for Gage Johnson. A carry for 5 yards for Jace Cowling. And Luke Kintai 3 carries for 19 yards there at the end of the ball game. The Royals improved to 5-2 overall, 4-1 in district play. They'll be back in the district next week to round out the regular season at Alta Aurelia. Michael, thanks for joining us. After all that, give us your recap.
Yeah, it was a fun game, especially in the first quarter. The Royals ran some road bumps again, some kind of just self-made mistakes. You got to clean those up as we approach playoff time. Clean up the penalties a little bit and make sure we're not jumping off sides near as much. But overall, really impressive play from your quarterback in Arpinal today, not throwing an incomplete pass. You got to give a lot of credit to the left side offensive line. They were moving people all night, able to handle this Westwood pass rush and this blitzing attack to try and slow down the run. Got to be impressed with the Royals offense. Got to clean up the special teams a little bit. You're going to face some onside kicks after tonight's mishaps in the special teams unit, but we clean those up. Things should be going good for the Royals. Just a couple of scores for us, and we'll get out of here. Galen Catholic, like we mentioned, district champions after a 56-21 win in Paulina against South O'Brien. Akron Westfield closes out against Alta Aurelia 29-15. Sibley Ocheyedan handles HMS 48-14. Kingsley Pearson wins it 21-14 against West Monona. That Remsen St. Mary's game is still going on. St. Mary's just scores, bring their lead 40-22 against a good Woodbine squad. Cherokee still playing in Orange City 26-14. Braves have the football. That Algona game, Algona-Humboldt. Humboldt currently leads that one over the number 1 seed, Algona, 21-14. Humboldt has the football in the fourth quarter. Those are my score updates, Tim. It's been a great night.
Yes, thanks for joining me tonight, Michael. We'll be back with you guys next Friday night as the Royals hit the road yet again to Alta to take on the Alta Aurelia Warriors. That one be on Fuller Digital Solutions, I believe, on the Huddle camera next Friday night. For Tim Holmes, Michael Rupp, and Adam Morris, thanks for spending your Friday evening with us. Royals win 41-18. Have a great weekend.